I'm here with Chris. This is my hubby for anyone who might be new. We're in his comic book room / home office. And we are going to be doing some projects in here to improve the space because he recently got a new job where he's fully remote. So he's spending a lot more time down here. So come along with us and see what happens on our little project day. Here we go. Okay, so we're down in the comic book room. You've seen this space before. During the pandemic, we called it the CCC room because it was comics, ceramics, and crafts. Because Hannah is one of our daughters. She was in high school at the time, had to do her ceramics class down here, and I had my craft room down here because the current craft room was converted to a bedroom for Maddie. All that to say, we're down here, and it's not your first time down here, but if you're new to the channel, it is your first time down here. So Chris uses this room for his comic books. He has a YouTube channel. This is where he films his YouTube channel right here. That's his tripod, his desk that moves out. Whole little setup gets made. And then over here is his quote home office. He's been wanting a wider desk. Is that correct, Chris?
Yep. Just a better layout for the space so it's not so crammed on the small table.
Because he has more space here where we have our printer. So we've been keeping an eye out for a desk, and then a company called FlexiSpot contacted us and offered to send us a standing desk, which is great. So it's one that like goes up and down. And they also sent us a new chair, which actually I bought that chair for myself. So when he gets his new chair, I might take that chair back. You don't need two chairs, do you?
I don't need two chairs.
So, and we've been talking about getting curtains and just making the space a little nicer. Now that he's down here many, many hours a week, he feels much better about being down here.
And lighting.
Oh, and the lighting. Yes, we got some new lighting. It's going to be great because you have said, express your wishes about the lighting.
Well, we have this overhead light, which is fine. It doesn't bother me, but you still get darkness in the corners. If you can see in the, even where I sit most of the time.
Yep.
That's dark. The other corner's dark. Right now we've got this just
kind of set on the comic book.
It's sitting on the comics, which is fine. I'm very adaptable. It just kind of blends into the background.
But the decorator, said that's not a long-term solution.
Not ideal.
Yeah. So sorry, and that's under our deck, if you're wondering what we're looking at here. So it would be nice to have curtains so that we don't have to look at that fully all the time. There is also plastic on the window because it gets very cold. Super cold. Down here in the winter. Yeah, so we're not going to remove that. That's staying. We had some issues in this room. I'm going to insert some footage about a big project that we already did in here. Let's check that out now. It's happening. Remember our flooding situation? Well, a seepage situation. We got water in that corner over there. And it seeped in and wrecked the carpet under the furniture there. So we're pulling up the carpet. Well, we pulled up the carpet over there already and it was wrecked. This is the product. It still exists 3 years later. Shaw Resilient, quiet underfoot, waterproof. It's called Citadel Jaya Teak. So that's what we went with. Okay, so we did that a few months ago. The flooring is great. We've been really enjoying it. I did also get this rug. So if you're not familiar, this room is modeled after The Big Bang Theory. It's a show that we love. And they have a rug that looks pretty similar. And we've been looking for a table that would look like their table. Theirs is made out of a large gear, but obviously I wasn't going to find that. But I was looking for a round table, which I recently found. So that will come in during this video. Then we have the leather couch, which they also have similar pillows, similar throw. So that's kind of our like Big Bang Theory inspiration. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we're going to start with the curtains and the lights. I think that's a good order of business. And then we'll move on to the desk area and we'll show you our new table. Okay, Chris is clearing out some stuff so that we have space to work. And I wanted to show you, this is our curtain rod. I ordered this from Amazon. It says it extends to 144 inches, and I'm pretty sure that Chris measured that, and it's like 112. We're hoping that it comes with a center support. If not, that could put a little hiccup in our project, but I will open it up and show it to you. So you can see the finish. It's that nice, like, black, I guess it's supposed to look like wrought iron, which I know is out of fashion, but I don't care because that's what I like. And I told you, I'm just doing what I like these days. People don't need to come to Nicole Northgarden for style advice because I'm not trendy, never have been, don't plan to be. I just do what I like. And these are the finials, which I thought were really nice. And I'm pretty sure the curtains, I'm hoping. I think the curtains I ordered have grommets. So then they'll just slide on. I don't need to use clips like I did upstairs. So yeah, these are nice. It's good. I'm excited. There's Chris.
Getting out the hardware.
Getting the hardware and Sherman. I put it on 0.5. It's a different filming angle. What do you guys think of it?
I think it's great.
Chris thinks it's cool. Chris is just figuring out how high we want to go with them. Oops. I got them so that they, you know, kind of go pretty high. Yeah. Oh, I did a good job. You want it to, I don't want it above the let. There you go. Little bit of drop or resting right. Yeah.
4.5, 4 3/4 inches.
Oh, don't eat those. They're not for you. Chris is getting distracted by his comic books.
Right here.
He starts looking through them. I was like, Chris, don't get distracted. We're doing a project. It is not the time for comic books.
Later there will be time.
That's right. Sherman brought me his toy. This is his new toy. We got it from Amazon, and he loves it. And he just brought it to me because he likes when I hold it, and then he can chew it. He's so funny.
So this is the anchor that came with the curtain rod. I don't generally love this style of anchor. I like to use these self-drilling, a little bit heavier duty. So I just had better success with those, so I'm going to use these instead.
Okay, sounds good. It is an excessively wide curtain. It's nice and sturdy seeming.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to really sag into the weight.
Yeah. And these are room darkening, so they won't let a lot of light through. So
which is also beneficial when you're talking collectibles like comic
okay,
books.
great. These are the lights that we got. I'm going to steam the curtains. Chris is going to start looking at the lights. Got them off of Amazon, but you could see they have a round shade. We've had this happen one other time, and you like assemble the shade. One of my lights upstairs was like that, and it works really well. It worked really well and looks really nice. So if you ever get a light that's flat but has a round shade, don't panic. I think it's going to be fine. All right, moving on. Okay, upon further review, I want them to not have all these severe creases. You can hear that. That's the ironing board. We're going to take them down, iron them, put them back up, and then we'll come back with you. It was a lot of work. I ironed all 4 of them, and even still, there's still creases. I think I would have to use like starch or something, or wash them, which I don't want to do. So this is going to be good enough. And yeah, we're just going to be happy with it. They are hung. And now we're going to work on hanging lights. Well, that's the royal we. It's really Chris. It's really Chris.
But you can see the before. See how dark it is in the corner?
Yeah. So let's get the light hung. Well, we have to assemble it first and then hang it. So there's the shade all rolled up, like I told you.
You get 2 pieces
and then you get frames.
And then that's just our cord.
And then the cord. By the way, I got gray because the curtains are beige or tan, or I don't know, beige I think is what the package said, but I got gray just so there'd be a little contrast.
And you want to show the clips?
Oh yeah, okay. So see those little clips?
And then you basically
they just clip on.
Just
cool.
Clip it on all the way around.
Genius.
This is what it looks like once it's on.
Okay.
And you just Velcro the side.
Nice.
It just clips on. The second piece clips in even faster because the structure is held by the first ring.
Cool.
And then this, we got hooks and anchors. I'm going to use my own anchors again because I don't like that little cheesy ones. And then basically, I'm going to do the cord here. This is your socket. Just this screws off.
Yep.
And then
oh, they had ones like this at IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA.
Yep, we've gotten ones like this from IKEA before. Cool.
And then you just hang your bulb and you're done.
Nice. The pups think this project is taking entirely too long, and they've both zonked out. 78.5 inches. Got it.
Tripping. 78.
Hey.
So we're within a 1/2 inch.
Yeah, I'm really happy with these. They were $19 a piece from Amazon. I can link all these things in my description box if you're interested. I'm really happy with the filtered light that they're giving. I think they look good. That one is still slightly higher, but hey, you know what?
1/4 inch.
We're not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Chris is happy. Chris is happy. Nicole is happy.
Very happy.
All right.
I love the lighting. It's so much better in here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be better for my own YouTube videos too.
Yeah, we're going to take a lunch break and then we'll come back and we will do the desk and the chair. Okay, we took a lunch break, but now look, go ahead, Chris. Chris has hooked the lights up to the switch, which is super convenient for when you walk in the room. All right, we're hitting the desk next. This is our standing desk that FlexiSpot sent to us. So that's the desktop. It is heavy, I will tell you that. It's definitely a 2-person lift situation. And then that's the frame, and then there's a tray somewhere that like holds your cords that came separately. Sorry, the dog is barking. And then we also have a chair. So Chris is going to go ahead and assemble, because you know how I feel about assembling. And then we'll come back with you and show you what it looks like.
It's really pretty simple. It goes together pretty intuitively. And yeah, it really couldn't be too much easier.
Great. Good to hear. Easy to put
and
together.
And feel solid.
And feel solid. We like that. We're going to move the desk. Chris has assembled it. We're moving it. Sherman, you're going to have to stay out of the way.
Do you want to stand here?
No.
Well, you're going to have to do less moving if you
That's
stand
fine.
here.
I'm strong. I lift weights. All right.
Yep.
Okay, it's on its lowest setting right now, so obviously that's not where it will be. But it's not plugged in, so we can't raise it up. But I just wanted to show it to you before we put all the stuff on it. Really nice, really solid. I think it's going to make a great use of the space that he has here. And that was the whole thing, is that he wanted a slightly like wider this way and a little deeper this way, so he has more room for all his stuff. So now we're going to go ahead and set up his office. Well, he's going to do it because you know, that's a very personal thing. Office is personal. Here is the table all set up. I love it. I think it fits the space so much better, even if it's a little small for the couch. It takes up so much less space there, and then still provides a spot for a cup of coffee or for Chris to do one of his comic book projects, which he does a lot of. So I think this is really great. And underneath, oh my goodness, is now a perfect home for our Rubik's Cube tissue box, which is Big Bang Theory inspired. A subscriber found out that we love the Big Bang Theory, and she made this for us, and we love it. So we're so happy about that. Okay, let's check out Chris's desk, which is now all set up. All right, look how spiffy that looks. This is great, Chris.
This is obviously the standing position.
Yep. Okay, can you give us a demonstration of how it lowers?
There's just the up arrow and the down arrow.
Okay.
This is not the maximum height. I just put it here because this is ergonomically comfortable.
And it kind of curves in, so that's good.
And then you just press the arrow.
Wow, it's just like mine at my office. Yeah. I do have an office, even though I work mostly remotely.
Very professional.
Yeah.
And what you can do is figure out I think there's 2 memory slots.
Okay.
So I can have like a sitting and a standing.
A sitting and a standing.
And I can press 1 or 2 and then it'll just...
And you know, it's very healthy to stand at your desk. Did you know that? It's actually much healthier for you. Not that like I can't stand all day because I have arthritis in my knees. But, you know, the more standing you do, the better. So this is lovely, FlexiSpot. We love it. Thanks for sending it to us. This is going to really serve his needs. Okay, now he's going to put together the chair because he has a new chair also from FlexiSpot, and we'll show that to you. We have a chair. Have you sat in it yet?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's nice. He's got a nice headrest here, which I'm not used to.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much I'll use this part because I don't lean my head back very much.
Looks like you can lean back and think a lot.
You could. But you can adjust this way. You can adjust the height of the headrest part. This lower lumbar thing is pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Let's see it. Can I see? Ooh, very fun to see.
That can either move or you can lock that position.
You could use that in the car. I'm always trying to give myself lumbar support in the car.
These can swivel in kind of out, forward and back.
Okay.
Angles. It's good. And you can raise, obviously, and lower the height of the chair. There's different ways you can adjust different angles to be comfortable.
All right, so thumbs up or thumbs down to the FlexiSpot chair. You like it? Thumbs up, he gives.
Thumbs up, it's good.
Good, good. Okay, so I'm going to give you the full room view, but I wanted to show you the great desk from FlexiSpot. and the chair. We absolutely love it. If you're interested in either the desk or the chair, I will put links to those products in my description box so you can check them out. Look, I was able to get the garbage can underneath. So happy about that. He decided to leave the computer here, right? You left it because he realized he wanted more leg room under there. Okay, let me give you the full look at the room. Okay, so here's the pulled back shot. I think it looks so good. Love the curtains and the lights. Chris, what do you think? There's Sherman investigating. There's our little table, which I told you we know is small for the couch, but great for the spot because there's just not a lot of space. And yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't want to leave here.
Yeah, I'll never see him anymore.
If you ever
He's
wonder
got
where Chris is, this is it right here.
This is the place. So thank you to FlexiSpot for sending us this great setup for Chris. He loves it, and now I get my chair back. Yay for me. And thanks to all of you for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching.